In this video, we'll be taking a look at one NFL game happening on December 8, 2022, and providing you with a free team pick and total pick for this game, so 2 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on this one NFL game after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 10 betting picks a day and much more. Now let's get started. Las Vegas Raiders versus Los Angeles Rams. The past and present of the City of Angels gridiron history collide to kick off Week 14 of the NFL schedule. It's the suddenly surging Las Vegas Raiders on the road as they travel to face the fading Los Angeles Rams on Thursday Night Football. Las Vegas won their 3rd straight as they rallied to take down the Chargers 27-20, covering the line as a 2.5-point favorite Sunday afternoon. Los Angeles was edged 27-23 by Seattle at home, though they did cover as a 7-point underdog Sunday in their previous game. In the all-time regular season series between the teams, the Raiders own an 8-6 advantage, though the Rams have taken 2 straight in 4 of the previous 5 matchups. That includes a 33-13 road win in the most recent matchup on September 10, 2018. The Las Vegas Raiders have lost 5 of their last 7 road games. Derek Carr is completing 62.3% of his passes for 2,980 yards, 20 touchdowns, and 8 interceptions. Devontae Adams and Mac Hollins have combined for 1,742 receiving yards and 15 touchdowns, while Josh Jacobs has 42 receptions. The Las Vegas Raiders' ground game is averaging 125.4 yards per contest, and Jacobs leads the way with 1,303 yards and 10 touchdowns. Defensively, Las Vegas is allowing 25 points and 371.9 yards per game. Divine Deablo leads the Las Vegas Raiders with 74 tackles. Max Crosby has 10.5 sacks, and Duron Harmon has 2 interceptions. The Raiders clearly can't be counted on for such a high level of defensive play on a consistent basis, as unfortunately, they can't play against Denver and Los Angeles every week. But the Raiders could become very dangerous if their defense starts to pull its weight alongside an offensive attack that ranks top 10 in the league in both scoring and total yardage. The Los Angeles Rams have lost 4 of their last 5 home games. John Wolford is completing 61.3% of his passes for 390 yards, 1 touchdown, and 3 interceptions. Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee have combined for 1,256 receiving yards and 6 touchdowns, while Allen Robinson has 33 receptions. The Los Angeles Rams' ground game is averaging 87.3 yards per contest, and Cam Akers leads the way with 334 yards and 3 touchdowns. Defensively, Los Angeles is allowing 23 points and 332.9 yards per game. Bobby Wagner leads the Los Angeles Rams with 97 tackles. Aaron Donald has 5 sacks, and Nick Scott has 2 interceptions. The Rams are down for the count at a surprisingly early part of the season, as the defending Super Bowl champs enter Thursday riding an ugly 6-game losing streak, bringing their record down to 3-9 on the year. And at this point, Sean McVay seems content waving the white flag, with Matthew Stafford, Cooper Kupp, and Aaron Donald all sidelined, with no concrete timetable for return. The Raiders are 3-11 against the spread versus a team with a losing record, and 5-17 against the spread in their last 22 games in Week 14. The Rams are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 home games, and 4-9-1 against the spread in their last 14 games overall. The under is 7-3 in Raiders' last 10 road games. The under is 17-8 in Rams' last 25 home games. The Raiders are 0-5 against the spread in their last 5 meetings. The Las Vegas Raiders went from having issues finishing games to winning 3 straight and putting themselves back in the thick of the wild card race. The Los Angeles Rams are trying to compete the best they can, but they have a million injuries. Stafford and Kupp are likely out for the year, while Donald is still dealing with an ankle injury. The Rams are without so many key players for them that this roster has barely known how to function, as they are currently on a 6-game losing streak. The Raiders have turned things around for themselves as they have won 3 in a row. The Rams' secondary has been decimated by injuries, and Carr will look to take advantage. He leads the 8th best offensive team in terms of yards per game. The Rams' defense has been futile as they have the 22nd record pass defense. The Raiders are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 games following against the spread win. The Rams are 0-7 against the spread in their last 7 games after accumulating more than 150 yards rushing in their previous game. Las Vegas faces a Rams team that will be playing without starting quarterback Matthew Stafford. The 34-year-old signal caller was placed on injury report on Saturday with a spinal cord contusion, and coach Sean McVay said there's a good chance Stafford will not play again this season. In the last 2 games without Stafford, Los Angeles went 0-2, averaging just 16.5 points and 148 passing yards per game. In addition, the Rams have one of the worst offenses in the league. Los Angeles averages just 283.1 yards per game, which ranks 31st in the NFL, ahead of only the woeful Texans. The Rams also average 17 points per game. Just 3 teams average fewer. It doesn't matter who starts at quarterback for the Rams, they are going to really struggle to score in this game. Derek Carr and Davante Adams are on the same page, and the Raiders' offense is going to find a ton of success here. The Raiders have won 3 straight games to get back to .500, while the Rams have lost 6 straight to fall into oblivion. The Rams team this year is nothing like the one that won the Super Bowl last year. Playing with a second or third string quarterback in this game doesn't inspire much confidence, especially after seeing how Perkins and Wolford have struggled in recent weeks. The Raiders should be able to take advantage of a sagging Rams defense and put up a lot of points. It's tough to win in this league when there's a backup playing nearly every key position. Even on the road in a short week, there's no excuse for the Raiders here, especially if they want to make a late playoff push. The clock is winding down for Josh McDaniels' squad, and the Raiders still need to make up 2 games worth of ground in the wild card standings in order to contend for a postseason berth. We have 2 teams going in opposite directions here. The Raiders' offense is going to be too much here, and they will win by at least a touchdown. Expect Las Vegas to make it 4 straight wins as they take care of business against a team that isn't going anywhere fast. So the Las Vegas Raiders to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Raiders have arguably the worst pass defense in the NFL. They rank dead last in my opponent-adjusted yards per attempt metric. The Raiders have played 7 road games this season, and in those games, on an expected points added per drop-back basis, they have allowed those opponents to post their best games of the season on them. They have not held a single opponent below their season average pass expected points added figure when on the road this season. Obviously, the Rams aren't an offensive juggernaut this season, but regardless of if it's John Wolford or Baker Mayfield under center, they should be able to score some points. This season, Las Vegas has split their 12 games in relation to the total. The Raiders have gone under in 4 of their last 6 games, and the under has gone 4-3 in their road games this season. Los Angeles has had the under hit in 7 of their last 12 games this season. The Rams have had the over hit in 4 of their 7 home games this season, but they have gone over the number in each of their last 3. You can't expect much from the Rams offensively with shaky quarterback play, but the Raiders have a history of defensive lapses. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.